Hi guys, welcome to the channel. I am Marv. This is Readings by Marvelousmadame TAURUS. We get down to the star of the show. It's going to be your weekly energy reading, carrying you through the energy of the 12th through the 19th for the beautiful sign of our troublemaking Scorpios. Your energy has just been jacking folks up. But in all honesty, Scorpio, nobody can internalize these changes the way you have. So my heart goes out to you guys on whatever it is that you're dealing with from a sun and rising perspective, even in other perspectives. Because what happens is that your energy, only you really can deal with your energy. But more importantly, you know, the rest of us are right there with you in the saddles and going through trying to navigate this difficult energy that you're experiencing. Of course, this is going to be in your first house because it's your transit. And so with that being said, it is supposed to be a joyous time because we get to set intentions for the 6 months ahead. But in this particular instance, it may not feel that way because we have so many oppositions and squares that's going on accompanying this. Now, this wouldn't be the first or the last, but your energy is typically a harder energy to navigate through. So, you know, shout out to you and whatever you're going through, and I'm sending you healing light on your journey. All right. So, of course, that's the big ticket item, and we're going to be opening up Pandora's box with that transit and how it's going to be affecting all signs. Tomorrow in the audio video podcast for that transit. This particular week, it may be a little difficult, but we're still going to unpack. So right now you're looking at your cards. All right, let's go ahead and dive in. So it doesn't surprise me that you're kind of full of ups and downs. What prevails in this particular reading the most is Mars's energy, though. A lot of wand energy. So this may resonate with you better if you are a Scorpio that has prominent placements of fire in his or her chart. Okay. Now, when we're opening this week up, we are opening up in a Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands has you in an energy right now of kind of feeling like, okay, I can do this. Planning and making decisions, leaving your comfort zone and taking risk. Well, this new moon is going to force you to do that anyway. So you're kind of in that energy. You need to make progress. You can't just sit around. It is a great card of determination. It's the minor arcana for the magician, actually. This is in inner strength as well. Okay. Now, I'm looking at the next card, and it is the Six of Swords. So you're trying to accept some shit that happens and move on with your life. And Scorpio, that's exactly what you should do. If you're not happy, leave it alone. This is moving on. Departures, leaving behind and accepting. You should. You absolutely should. Because that is what this transit wants you to do. Release what no longer serves you. This is a reminder that you can move on. All of your lessons will be there. You're not going to skimp out on any lessons. Trust me. Swords are a reminder that it's okay to move on. Follow your intuition and what your mind is telling you, because your heart's not in this. You know, continue upwards with all of the lessons that you've learned and just keep pushing. All right. And in your heart, that's what you're accepting. There was one more reading that was like this. And I believe I'm going to tell you right now. And I think it's Libra. They also had 6 swords in the heart. So ironically, if you are connecting with the Libra, then you guys are experiencing this at the exact same time. Maybe it's going to resonate with you more if you are a Libra Scorpio cusp. It's time to let something go. All right. The next card, this is this Ten of Wands, Scorpio. And so you're done. Not only are you trying to accept it and move on with that Ten of Wands right there. I know you are struggling because this is something very burdensome. 10 of Wands is an energy of burden and responsibility and obligation, stress and burnout. You're stressed the hell out by this. You're over it. You no longer want to put any action behind this. But in order for you to actually advance to the Ace of Wands, you have to accept. Mentally, you have to accept it. And I do think that you are doing that. There was another individual that had this, and it was Leo. They did have it in their past, but Leo, a fellow fixed sign, is also dealing with those 10 wands as well. I'm looking right now. Is there anyone else? Not on this channel. No. So you guys specifically got that, and I think that that's something to be said about that, Scorpio, because both of you are fixed signs, and you guys are the card of the world and the Wheel of Fortune has been coming up for a lot of individuals, which represents these cycles that of a fixed nature. Okay. What led you to this 2 of Wands? If you look and see, that's the 5 of Wands. So again, heavy wand energy. So right now, you are not necessarily feeling it. I mean, 5 of Wands is conflict and tension. There could be clashes of ego. There could definitely be tension. And it is definitely, you are fighting a battle with someone. You're trying to duke it out to see who's going to be on top. But your heart is trying to accept this toxicity. But what led you to even want to explore letting this go and acceptance was this particular 5 of Wands. It's just like, I can't take it anymore. That's it. So I do see you physically moving past something that no longer serves you, Scorpio, which is always a good sign. Okay, now keep in mind that there are no major arcanas here. So you may find yourself repeating this and having to be in this mindset again because you're really trying to accept the inevitable. You're really trying to move out of this. You are. I don't know, though. I don't know, because when we look at the top of the deck, we are in a 10 of Pentacles energy. Now, how could you be wanting to leave out of something and your top of your present energy is a 10 of pence? So you're feeling at the same time that you're at odds with someone, that you're trying to walk away from person, place, or thing, that you are trying to accept this into your heart. You're trying to accept. You are trying to, move within great courage and move on with 2 wands and really trying to have the determination that you need to move toward this. So what led you there was the tension. You're like, I can't do it anymore, right? So what led you to this 2 of Wands is the damn tension that you've had, right? And then, the 5 of Wands leads you to the 2. Now it's like, okay, I got to plan and make decisions. I got to take a risk and get the hell out of this. Then your heart is wanting you to move on from this, right? Then we move to this stress. It's too stressful. I can't deal with this. It's just every turn that you make in this reading is reminding you that you have to let something go, that you have to do this, that you have to do that, right? And you got all this damn energy telling you to leave, let go, do this, do that, make a strategic plan. And all of that leads right back to the 10 of Pentacles. I don't think so. Okay. So I think what's happening is you're trying very, very hard to move on from this, but this is still a card of legacy and family. It's not just money. That's not you. You have bigger and better things on your mind. You're trying to stabilize this stuff. This is this abundance. This is about solid foundations and wealth. This is not necessarily about the money that you're making. You feel like whatever you're trying to move away from, you had a future there. Whatever this is, you feel like what is proving to be hard is that you want to build a foundation and you saw long-term potential with this thing that you're trying to move away from. Period. Okay. And I'm going to tell you, when, you know, you were concerned at one point. Maybe you were obsessing over material things. That's not a focus now. But you're going to move forward in the material abundance and the legacies and all of these things. You want to be wealthy. You're trying, but this card is also rooted in long-term relationships as well. You have everything right now that you may want, but you are still missing something, Scorp. And that, I believe that this is, I have all of this, but I don't have anybody to share it with. Someone that I trust to share this with. I am successful. I am doing this. How can you fully realize all of the beautiful energy that comes from a 10 of Pentacles if you are viewing things from a 2 of Wands perspective and 6 of Swords in your heart? How can you be trying to leave? So in order for this to exist in two worlds, then this must mean, okay, that what you are trying to get away from is a person. You're moving on, departing, leaving behind and accepting. But the contradiction is that you're unable to move forward. You still have the past, and the past has a stronghold in your heart. You're not leaving it behind. You want to, very, very. So mentally, you may be there. I don't see any hearts here. You're not focused on how you feel. You're trying to block your emotions out and move forward mentally. But I'm telling you, the past has a stronghold on you. No matter how many times you move away, something pulls your ass right back. The past has your heart in a strong hold. And that is what I'm going to name this. Now, your new moon is urging you to change something within yourself to really realize this 10 of Pentacles the way you see fit. And if your heart and your mind are not in alignment, if you're not in alignment, it's not going to work unless you have an extreme willpower that you will suffer in silence. Now, let me tell you something about you suffer in silence, people. Go ahead and think it's a game. Because when you sitting around suffering in silence, that's how you get sick. I'm just going to put it out there. The only way this works for you is if your heart and mind is in the right place and you've accepted this and you've spoken your truth and you've really accepted the fact that you've done all you can do. Now you're leaving it on the Lord. You're just giving it into whoever you pray to, and you're leaving it alone because you physically cannot do anything else for this situation. That's the only way it's going to work. I do not feel like there is an alignment. The past still has a strong hold on you because this 10 of Pentacles is about legacies also. You can't move forward and create a legacy if you're not there. You have the money, but it feels like I have all of this, but I don't have the person who I want to share this with. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Scorpio, everything you need is below in the description box for you and your collective. If you are looking for a broader stroke to these readings, there are 3 collective readings, and now career and money, what are their intentions and how do they see you, that has been posted on this channel. You are connecting with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You are also connecting with Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. So if you're interested in watching the Taurus channel because you are connecting possibly with a fellow earth sign, or you have this in your chart, go and take a look at the Marvelous Taurus Tribe channel. Everything you need is below in the description box for you and your collective. Join me tomorrow, Scorpio Collective, when we open up Pandora's box and break open the new moon in your sign. And I'll see you then. Everybody else, I'll see you next week when we do it again. Bye, guys.